Dear students, I am Dr. Rajiv Sapre. This is lecture number 15 about the topic topology of metric spaces. See, in all these previous lectures, we were discussing about metric spaces, and actually we worked on many problems where we showed that given function d from x cross x to R is a metric, right? So in this particular lecture, we will go for some more examples, but we will now try to prove that certain thing is not metric, because that is also important. So now the problem that we will try to do is, suppose let x be the non-empty set, right? X be a non-empty set, and say d1 and d2 are metrics defined on x. So that means what? You know that x comma d1 is a metric space, x comma d2 is also metric space. So d1 and d2 satisfy all the four properties that a metric must satisfy. Okay, then show that d1 d2 d1 square, then say minimum of d1 and d2, minimum of d1 comma d2 need not be matrix, So somewhere, some property out of those four properties that we always prove will create a problem, right? We will try. So solution, what you do is, let x is equal to R, you take set of real numbers, okay? And then you can define d1 xy, so first metric, also this d2 xy, d2 x comma y, both of them we will take as mod of x minus y. This is a usual metric, and we know d1 and d2 are metrics, right? On the set of real numbers, whenever this is the definition. So what does it mean now? It means, if you talk about this d1 d2, suppose I take d as d1 d2, then what will be the definition of d, right? It will be dxy implies what? Dxy is equal to d1 xy into d2 xy. But that means what? It is mod of x minus y into mod of x minus y. It means it is x minus y bracket squared. Do you agree? Okay. So we will prove that this is not a metric. This definition of dx comma y, now the definition is dx comma y is x minus y bracket square for all x and y belonging to R. This is not true for all x and y belonging to R, because your set is R, right? So now we will we will try to prove that. So we prove that D does not satisfy triangle inequality. Okay, triangle inequality. How you will prove this? By giving some examples. Means, in short, you choose some real numbers. Say I choose x is equal to 1, y is equal to 0, and z is equal to minus 1. Right? These are the values of x, y and z. Now triangle inequality, I have to prove that it does not satisfy. It is not satisfied. So what you do is, you start with calculation of dx comma y. What is this dx comma y? Rule is x minus y bracket squared. With these values of x and y, 1 and 0. So this is equal to 1 minus 0 bracket squared, which is 1. Then you calculate dyz. Dyz means what? It will be y minus z bracket squared. But y is 0, z is minus 1. So it is what? 0 minus plus 1 म्हणजे ते bracket squared. So it is again plus 1. And if you take dxz, dx comma z, then you can see here it is x minus z bracket squared. What is now x minus z bracket square? X is 1, z is minus 1. So x minus z, it will be 1 minus minus 1 bracket squared, which is 4. So you must get, as a triangle inequality, if it is satisfied, you might get dxz is less than or equal to dxy plus dyz, right? So dxz, which is equal to 4, is not less than or equal to dxy plus dyz, right? This is equal to 2. 4 is not less than or equal to 2. So we get contradiction at triangle inequality, right? Hence, triangle inequality is not satisfied. I will say triangle inequality is not satisfied. That proves the required thing. So d1 into d2 is not a metric space. Means it is not a metric. Okay. Now this same example will work for d1 square also, because here you have same actually taken. Here our d2 is same as d1 कारण आपण definition तीच घेतली. So we need not give some new example for this. We can say here this example works, right? So what we can say, same example, I will note it here. This was first part of the problem. In second part we will say for d square, means here d1 square they have said. For d1 square, same example will work. Same example will be useful. Okay, will work. Okay. Now coming to next part. In the next part we have to prove that minimum of d1 and d2, that need not be a metric. Okay, we are given that d1 and d2 are metrics. We proved that d1 into d2 is not metric. If you take d2 same as d1, then d1 d2 will can be used for d1 squared. Same thing we have done in the previous part. Now we have to check for third part. So I will erase this. Now I have to prove what? Minimum of d1. So we will say third part now. Third part of that problem. To prove that if d1 and d2 are two metrics, d1 and d2 are two metrics on X, then d star, suppose, which is minimum of d1 x comma y, minimum of d1 x comma y comma d2 x comma y, right? We have to prove that this is not necessarily metric. Okay, to prove that d star need not be metric. D star need not be metric. See, whenever I want to prove certain thing is not, then concrete example will work. In the sense, some counter example, not concrete, counter example will help you. But whenever you want to prove that it is true, that this D is a metric, then you have to prove all the four properties. So remember this always. Whenever I want to prove certain thing, I have to give rigorous logical proof. But if I want to disprove the result, then what? Just counter example will help you. So here we have to give some counter example. If I want to show that D star is not a metric, so what can be done for that? You take two metrics first. Suppose now here I take, let x is equal to R2, you take R2. You know R2 means what? It is Cartesian coordinate system, R cross R. So any element of R2, when you take, it is an ordered pair of the type x comma y, right? Where x belongs to R, y belongs to R. Okay. So here what we will do is, we will take say x is equal to, we will take x as say x1 x2. Now this is conventionally done, and y you take as y1 y2. Okay, so for all x equal to x1 x2 and y1 y2, what you do is define d star xy, d1, sorry, we are not taking d1 xy as say 1 by 5 into mod of x1 minus y1 plus mod of x2 minus y2. Okay, and you take d2 xy as other way around. That means you take here mod of x1 minus y1 and plus 1 by 5 mod of x2 minus y2. See, in one of the previous lectures we have proved that when d1 and d2 are two metrics, then alpha into d1 plus beta into d2 is also a metric, where alpha and beta, there I said greater than or equal to 0, but one of my students pointed out that it should be greater than 0. So that is right. So that errata I can give afterwards, I may give afterwards, but remember that I have improved that now by this sentence. So this is of that form, right? This is one metric. We have defined what? d1 x comma y is already in this previous part of this particular problem solving. We have said d1 v1 means we have taken, actually see आपण d1 म्हणजे ते जे mod of x1 minus y1 आहे हे युज्युअल मेट्रिक आहे. mod of x2 minus, कारण x2 आणि y2 म्हणा किंवा x1 आणि y1 मधला हे रियल नंबर्स आहेत. So on the set of real numbers, usual metric is what? Mod of x1 minus y1. So this is a metric, right? So this is also a metric. So we have combined them like a linear combination. 1 by 5 is positive real number, alpha greater than 0. Here also beta means it is 1 here. Same story here. So there is no need to prove now that d1 is a metric. Also d2 is a metric. You can prove this out of interest. बट इट इज ऑलरेडी डन बाय अस. पण तुम्हाला हा एक एक्झरसाइज आहे की जर आपण असं डिफाईन केलं, एक्स हे कॅपिटल एक्स हे R2 घेतलं, R2 मधले हे कुठलेही दोन पॉईंट्स घेतले मी, एक्स आणि वाय, वेअर एक्स इज x1 x2, वाय इज y1 y2, तर प्रूव्ह करा की d1 x कॉमा वाय विच इज 1 by 5 mod of x1 minus y1 प्लस mod of x2 minus y2 आणि d2 xy दे आर मेट्रिक्स. हे प्रूव्ह करा. Right, this I leave you as an exercise. काय exercise? Prove that d1 and d2 are matrix. Okay, now let x is equal to 1 comma 0. हा आपण एक पॉइंट घेऊया R2 मधला. y you take as 0 comma 0 and z you take as 0 comma 1. ठीक है. Now calculate d1 xy. What will be d1 xy? d1 xy, if you calculate, it is 1 by 5. बघा d1 चा रूल काय आहे? 1 by 5 mod of x1 minus y1. Now this is your x1 x2, correct? This is your y1 y2 and this is your z1 z2. Okay, now 1 by 5 mod of x1 minus y1, so 1 by 5 mod of 1 minus 0 plus mod of x2 minus y2, so plus mod of 0 minus 0. So this comes out to be 1 by 5. Okay, what is now d2 x comma y? d2 x comma y, if I calculate, it will be what? 1 by 5, sorry, d2 now. So mod of x1 minus y1, not this 1 by 5. I will erase this, sorry. Okay, so what will be that? It will be what? सी मॉड ऑफ x1 मायनस y1 म्हणजेच काय, मॉड ऑफ 1 मायनस 0. सो इट इज इक्वल टू मॉड ऑफ 1 मायनस 0 प्लस 1/5 into mod of, what is that now, x2 minus y2. x2 and y2 are 0, so this is 0 again, 0 minus 0, so this is equal to 1. Okay, so now if I calculate d star xy, it is equal to what, minimum of, by definition it is minimum of what, d1 xy comma d2 xy. It means it is minimum of 1/5 and 1. Minimum of 1/5 and 1. Minimum of 1/5 and 1 is 1/5. So your d star xy is 1/5. Right? We will use it for further calculations. And okay, so I have to now calculate other things. Okay, I have to erase this screen and we will go for next calculations. But remember, these things we will use. What are those things that we will use? What are your x, y and z, and what is the calculation of d star xy? Okay. So I will continue where we left in the previous screen. D star xy we have got out to be minimum, it was, and d star xy comes out to be 1/5. Okay, this is say result 1. Now what we have taken, x we have taken as 1, 0 because we will need it, y we have taken as 0, 0, and z we have taken as 0, 1. Now you calculate d star yz. बघा आता त्याच्यासाठी मला काय करावं लागेल, d1 yz वी हॅव टू कॅल्क्युलेट. d1 yz म्हणजेच काय होणार, इट इज 1/5 इंटू y1 मायनस z1, राईट, y1 मायनस z1 प्लस mod of y2 minus z2. So with this help, this is your x1 y1 as we have said, this is your x1 x2, sorry, this is x1 x2, this is y1 y2, and this is z1 z2. So when you calculate y1 minus z1, that means this minus this, so it is what, it is 1/5 into mod of 0 minus 0 and plus mod of y2 minus z2, so mod of 0 minus 1. Okay, so it is 1 because this is 0 and this is 1, so this is 1. What is d2 yz? d2 yz will be mod of y1 minus z1 plus mod of y2 minus z2 into this 1/5 here. So what is y1 minus z1? 0 minus 0, so it is mod of 0 minus 0 plus 1/5 into mod of y2 minus z2, that means 0 minus 1, 0 minus 1 mod, so it will be also 1/5. Now d star yz is what, it is minimum of d1 y comma z comma d2 y comma z. So what is the minimum of these two? This is 1 and 1/5 again. So it is minimum of 1 comma 1/5, which is 1/5. So this is say result number 2. D star yz is 1/5, right? This is result 1. D star xy is 1/5. D star yz is also 1/5. Now you calculate d star xz. Right, so for that we will consider what is d1 xz. d1 xz will be what? It will be 1/5 mod of x1 minus z1 plus mod of y1 minus z1. So all the values are there, 1/5 x1 minus z1, right? So this is what, x1 is 1, z1 is 0, so 1/5 into mod of 1 means 1/5 into 1 plus mod of y1 minus z1. Your y1 is what? 0. z1 is 0. So this is 0. So it is 1 by 5. Okay. Then what is d2 xz? d2 xz is what? It is x1 minus z1 plus 1 by 5 into this. I made mistake, I think here. It should be xz na. So y1 z1. It is not true. It should be here what you will have. Definition आपण follow करूया. Definition काय बघा, x1 minus y1 ना, dxy म्हणजे x1 minus y1. जर मी dxz लिहत असेल तर x1 minus z1 आणि प्लस y1 minus z1. I think here we have made mistake. It should be x2 minus y2. So what will be that? See, difference between y coordinates we want. Difference between y coordinates. So here what will be the y coordinates of x and z? It is 0 म्हणजे x2 आणि इथे z2. So some error if I have made, we will improve it. Okay, so what will be that? This is x1 minus z1 plus this will be what? Difference between y coordinates. Now y coordinates of x and z. So it means x2 and z2. So this should be x2 minus z2. Okay, and see, what is x2? 0. What is z2? 1. Right? So it should be what? 1 by 5 into 1. This is okay. Check whether everything is correct. 1 by 5 z0 1 आणि इथे x1 minus somewhere I am making error. What should be that? x2 here. I am subtracting y coordinates. So x2 minus z2 it should be. What is x2? 0. What is z2? 1. So 0 minus 1. So mod of 0. I will erase all this. Better we will write it in a proper way. This definition etc. we will improve. All these things we will erase. Whenever I want to calculate d1 xz, what will be that? It will be directly I will write. It should be what? 1 by 5 and distance between x and z we are calculating. d1 xz. तर d1 चा फॉर्म्युला मी वापरणार. ओके, तर काय होणार बघा, 1 by 5 इंटू ब्रॅकेट काय होईल, मॉड ऑफ x1 मायनस z1 प्लस मॉड ऑफ x2 मायनस z2. सो व्हॉट विल बी दॅट? 1 by 5 मॉड ऑफ x1 मायनस z1 म्हणजेच 1 मायनस 0. सो 1 ओनली आणि प्लस mod of x2 minus z2, that means 0 minus 1. So 0 minus 1. So it is, this is 1 by 5 आणि हे plus 1. So 1 plus 1 by 5. It is 1 plus 1 by 5. And what will be here? xz म्हणजेच ते काय होणार? 1 by d2 xz म्हणजेच काय होणार? 1 by 5. Now d2 मध्ये उलट आहे ना. So it will be x1 minus z1 चा mod plus 1 by 5 into x2 minus z2 चा mod. So now when you calculate this, again same story you will get. x1 minus z1. What is x1? 1. What is z1? 0. So it is mod of 1 plus 1 by 5 into mod of x2 minus z2. x2 is 0, z2 is 1. So 0 minus 1 चा mod. 0 minus 1. So again this is 1 plus 1 by 5. Correct? So what you get? dxz, dx comma z is equal to minimum of d1 xz comma d2 xz. But now you can see that both values are same, 1 plus 1 by 5. So they are that is actually what we can say 6 by 5. आणि त्यातलं मिनिमम म्हणजे इथे मला काय करतोय मी, आपण मिनिमम ऑफ 6 by 5 कॉमा 6 by 5. which is nothing but 6 by 5. So what we have got is dxz is 6 by 5. d star म्हणजे इथे आता d star xz आहे, sorry, I have made lots of errors here. d star xz is 6 by 5. okay, d star yz is 1 by 5 आणि हे आपला रिझल्ट हा 3 झाला. मग ट्रायंगल इनइक्वॅलिटी प्रमाणे काय व्हायला पाहिजे बघा, d star xz which is equal to 6 by 5 must be less than or equal to d star xy plus d star yz. But what is d star xz? D star xy it is 1 by 5. What is d star yz? It is also 1 by 5. That means this is what? This is a 2 by 5. Right? So this d star xz which is 6 by 5 must be less than or equal to this quantity, but this is 2 by 5, so 6 by 5 is not, so here I can say not less than or equal to, and that means triangle inequality is not satisfied. And as triangle inequality is not satisfied, this is not a metric, this is not a metric. So हे 3 examples आपण बघितली या लेक्चर मध्ये. एक R2 मधलं आपण D1 D2 वर काम केलं, D1 आणि D2 आपण कसे डिफाइन केलेत बघा. हे सर्व नीट आत्मसात करा. या 15 लेक्चर्समध्ये आपण मेट्रिक स्पेस आणि त्या संदर्भातले प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व केलेले आहेत. लॉट्स ऑफ अदर प्रॉब्लेम्स ऑल्सो कॅन बी सॉल्व्ड. ओके, फ्रॉम व्हेरियस बुक्स यू कॅन गेट these problems and try to do them. Mathematics can be done by solving problems, by writing the proofs, by understanding the concepts. Conceptual ideas must be clear. Then only, if you are conceptually clear, then only mathematics can be properly understood. Right? So these are the 15 lectures that we have used actually for basic thing about metric space. What is definition, right? Then certain simple properties of the metric space, and then solving some problem, show that it is a metric, show that this is not a metric type problems. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed all these 15 lectures. In the next lecture we will start with actually some new things. That means actual topology, open sets, closed sets and all that. Okay, till then, bye. Have a nice day, and we will continue in the next lecture. Thank you.